Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and it is a happy, happy day in Trump world. The former president must be smiling from ear to ear because one of his arch nemesis is done. He's out of the Senate, and Trump, oh, I can't wait to see his celebration. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. At a time when there's so much consternation, there's so much, vitriol being directed at Dianne Feinstein, Mitch McConnell, the older people in Congress, Joe Biden as the president and his age, Nancy Pelosi and her age, one Republican senator, an arch nemesis of Trump, has stepped up and said, I'm too old to run anymore. And I don't know if he's sending a message across the bow to McConnell and Feinstein, but he said he will not campaign for re-election, and I respect that, except I think there's another reason involved here, and I'm going to tell you it after you watch the announcement video of that senator, Utah Republican Mitt Romney.
Contrary to a lot of expectations, I enjoy my work in the Senate a good deal. The last few years have been particularly productive, as I was able to help lead and negotiate the bipartisan infrastructure law, a comprehensive China strategy process, religious liberty protections, a compromised gun safety law, the Electoral Count Act reform, and emergency COVID relief funding. I was also able to help secure key Utah priorities, including funding for Hill Air Force Base and its program to modernize our nuclear deterrent, as well as funding for wildfire prevention, water infrastructure, rural broadband, removal of uranium tailings from Moab, expansion and restoration of our highway and transit infrastructure, and federal studies to save the Great Salt Lake. I've spent my last 25 years in public service of one kind or another. At the end of another term, I'd be in my mid-80s. Frankly, it's time for a new generation of leaders. They're the ones that need to make the decisions that will shape the world they will be living in. Now, we face critical challenges: mounting national debt, climate change, and the ambitious authoritarians of Russia and China. Neither President Biden nor former President Trump are leading their party to confront those issues. On deficits and debt, both men refuse to address entitlements, even though they know that this represents 2/3 of federal spending. Donald Trump calls global warming a hoax, and President Biden offers feel-good solutions that make no difference to the global climate. On China, President Biden underinvests in the military, and President Trump underinvests in our alliances. Political motivations too often impede the solutions that these challenges demand. The next generation of leaders must take America to the next stage of global leadership. While I'm not running for re-election, I'm not retiring from the fight. I'll be your United States Senator until January of 2025. I will keep working on these and other issues, and I'll advance our state's numerous priorities. I look forward to working with you and with folks across our state and nation in that endeavor. It really is a profound honor to serve Utah and the country, and I thank you for giving me the opportunity to do so.
Now, that's all well and good, and I believe him to a point, but I also believe that he knows he's in deep, deep red Utah, that Trump won in a landslide, and he's anti-Trump. And does he really want to go out in his last campaign ever being defeated by somebody who's more pro-Trump? And you got to know that whoever they pick, and I have some ideas, I'm not going to share them right now because I don't want to put him in the hot seat, but I have some ideas. It's going to be way more pro-Trump, the person who runs for Senate in Utah. And they're going to win because it's a Republican state. It'd be very unlikely that they would not win. Will they get the endorsement of Romney? I don't think it matters. But, yeah, you're going to get a more pro-Trump senator there. And I think that absolutely played a role here in Romney's decision. But I want to know your opinion. Do you think it's just based on his age, or do you think that did play a role? Let me know in the comments. Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out. I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.